Start officially. So good morning everyone and welcome to this yoga class. Today we're going to do a chair yoga class where we do the warriors. So we're going to go through the different warriors that we do normally standing, and we're going to do this on the chair, and it's just as beneficial. Maybe it's a bit more relaxing because we can use the chair to sit on or use it as for balance. But having said that, let's try to first get into our practice by sitting with the hands on the knees or maybe on top of each other. And you can just close your eyes for a moment. Relax your shoulders. And just notice how you're sitting here today, whether you need to be mindful with areas in your body that maybe have, maybe ask a bit more of your attention. So just being mindful of that is already enough. And then we can move our way through it intuitively. But just sitting upright, maybe you can lift the crown of your head up to the ceiling, relax your shoulders, open up your chest, your heart area. You can already start to activate your core or just pull the navel in slightly. It's like tilting the pelvic. And like we always do, we just start with a couple of breathing exercises, and from there we're gonna take it further. So with the hands on top of each other, I'd like you to just use your hands when you breathe by breathing in to the lower belly, and in the meantime take your hands apart. Just spread it, and on an exhale bring those hands together again, and the top hand becomes a fist, and you pull it up towards your diaphragm, and you just keep on moving this way, breathing in. Exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Just a couple more times. Breathe in. And exhale. Let's try to do everything through the nose. Breathe in one more time. Exhale. Let's take the hands up. Breathe in. Lean back, exhale, activate that core a little bit more. Come forward all the way, take your hands up. Exhale, already activate that core whilst leaning back, raise the elbows behind you. Breathe in, come forward and up, and exhale. So I can already feel that my core is working here. One more time, breathe in. And this time, let's take the hands in front of our hearts. Press the hands firmly together. Twist towards the right. Coming forward, breathe in. And exhale, always have a nice preparation before going into the more active poses. So every time you take your hands in front of you, please press them together firmly whilst looking towards the left in this case. Breathe in. We're doing it so much so we give our body really a chance to feel this movement. Last time on the right and the left. Listen to the sound of your breath, and you can actively breathe out. Coming back again. And on an exhale, you lean back a little bit, open your heart and bring your elbows to the side. So open up the chest. Breathe in. And exhale, lean back a little bit, open up. Again, breathe in. And exhale. One more time, breathe. Exhale, lean back, open up your chest. Breathe in, take your hands up. And on the exhale, we're going to take your hands behind, interlace those fingers, open up the chest. And we'll just move a little bit from left to right. Now you can circle your shoulders from the front to the back, from the back to the front. Maybe you can connect your breath with your movement. Just taking your hands, your shoulders up on an inhale, back, exhale down. Making a bit grander movements here, and to the other side as well. And you can't do this wrong. You just do it the way that feels good for you, the way your body tells you to move as well. We just work with what we've got. Just sitting up right with the hands on the knees. Let's open up the neck a little bit. So take the chin to the chest and via the left shoulder come up. Via the right shoulder go down. We just gently start to make circles and try to connect your breath with your movement. Breathing in when you go up, breathing out when you go down. And sometimes we have the tendency to go too fast, and just slow it down a little bit. Notice where you feel it in your neck. Maybe you want to keep your head in a certain angle and just breathe into that stretch. In the meantime, just keep on sitting straight. Continue your movements, breathing in and out. Go to the other side as well, breathing in via the right shoulder. Exhale via the left, or the other way around. And maybe you've done the other way. As long as you do both sides. You might hear some cracks, that's very normal. Don't be worried about it. Couple more rounds, then listen to the sound of your breath again. Coming back to the middle now. On an inhale, take those shoulders up to the ears. As high as you can, drop your head down. And exhale, just drop it. Let's do it 2 more times. Breathe in. Exhale. 1 more time, breathe in. Exhale. And then place the feet a bit wider. And just move in to your upper body by pressing the hands against the insides of your knees. Maybe we can do it a bit more or deeper by pressing the left hand. So start with the left, press it against the inside of your left knee. The right elbow can stay bent. Twist, look over the right shoulder. Breathe out. Inhale, come back to the middle. Exhale, press the right hand against the inside of the right knee. Left elbow can stay bent. Twist. Exhale. Breathe into the middle. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the left. So we can add one thing to this breath. So you breathe in, come to the middle. Exhale, stick your tongue out and inhale, come to the middle. A cleansing breath. Exhale to the left. 2 more times. Breathe in. Exhale. Last time. Breathe in. Exhale to the left. All right. To activate that core a little bit, we're going to bring the hands behind our head. Just lightly let your hands or fingers touch the skull. And on an exhale, left elbow to the right knee. Place it on the floor again. Right elbow, left knee. And just keep on moving with this. Activate your core whilst doing it. So really activate the core and then bring the elbow and knee towards each other. Exhale through the nose whilst the elbow and knee touch each other. Let's go a little bit faster. So 1, 2, 3. Stay on the on the tips of your toes. Maybe that helps. A bit more vigorous. For 10, 9, a little bit faster. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there. Maybe you can just hold on to the outside of your left foot with your right hand. Maybe you can take that left hand behind you. Feel that stretch on the back of your left leg. Open up your chest. Breathe in 1 more time. On an exhale, bring that left foot on top of the right. So we're just warming up for the warriors. And just opening up that hip a little bit, bouncing back and forth. And you can just let your hands rest on your knee and foot. Just notice what's going on in that hip. Make sure that you're not hurting your knee. So if it starts to ache at a certain point, don't go any deeper. Just take away a little bit of that stress. Slowly coming back up. Let's see whether we can take hold of the right foot with the left hand. Straighten that leg forwards. Of course, I've got my knee bent as well. So you can just feel that stretch on the back of your right leg in this case. Now open up your chest, drop your shoulders down, reach over the right shoulder all the way back. Find your breath. Relax your jaws, your lips, your tongue. On an exhale, bring that right foot on top of the left knee. Start to move back and forth a little bit. You just want to create a little bit more space by moving into it and out of it. Every time maybe a millimeter further. You just keep on moving in this class. A little bit deeper, maybe hold it for just a split second. Relax your neck. Slowly coming back up and then move or turn just a quarter. So we're gonna do this in different ways. If it feels good, you can just push your right heel back. But maybe for the warrior one, you can bring the right heel down. If you can't, you just keep that heel up, but try to drop the heel down to the floor. Relax your shoulders. If you want to try and test yourself, you can also come off the chair and just do it without. Shoulders down. Keep on breathing. Warrior 2. Turn your left palm up. Come a little bit forward. So I'm gonna sit on the chairs. That's what we're doing today, a chair yoga session. And you're going to inhale. Take that left hand up. And maybe you can take it a little bit further back. On an exhale, bring that elbow on top of your left knee. Right hand over your head. But keep the right leg straight. See one line from your hand towards your foot. Again, go back. Inhale. Maybe your hand just sticks up. Maybe you lean back a little bit for a side stretch. Exhale, elbow on top. Right hand over your head. Inhale again. Just the power of repetition, like we always do in my classes. A lot of repetitive movements. Now, either you stay here, or you can try, because we've got the chair, it's a bit easier. You can drop your left hand down to the floor. You can come onto your fingertips, and with your left shoulder, you can press that left knee out. Either your right hand sticks up in the air, or you're going to take it again in one line. So maybe you open up your chest a bit more, pull your navel in, look at your right hand, how it's pointing diagonally forwards. Find your breath. Feel that stretch. Now, either you do it like this with the chair underneath your left buttocks, or you come a little bit forward so that you have no other support than your own body. Exhale, look down. On an inhale, come back to warrior 2. And let's see whether we can straighten the front leg. So maybe you bring the right foot a little bit forward, but both legs are straight. Inhale, take your hands wide, and then exhale, reach forward. And place your left hand onto the left foot, or the shin, or the ankle, and the right hand goes up in the air. Maybe you want to come up a little bit higher, because that's how much flexibility you've got. So give yourself a moment here to feel that stress or that stretch on the back of your left leg. So my left hand is just resting against the inside of my left shin. Some of you maybe are so flexible that they can hold on to the big toe with that. Peace fingers, the index and middle finger and your thumb. Otherwise, just do it like this, or maybe rest. So notice your breath. See whether you can keep a nice distance between your left armpit and your hip. The right leg is as active as the left. Open up your chest a little bit more. Look up to the ceiling. Inhale one more time. And exhale, look down. Inhale, come up. And let's just sit on the chair for a moment. So you probably also already feel some heat in your body. With the feet hip width, the hands on the knees, you just inhale, open up your chest, exhale, round the spine, chin to the chest. Just a couple more times. Breathe in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last time, breathe in and exhale. And we'll go to the other side. So coming into the warrior 2 version, straight away with your back heel on the floor. Keep that leg straight. Inhale, take your hands wide, shoulders down. Maybe you can come a little bit forward if you want to challenge yourself again. Turn the right palm up. Come a little bit forward. Inhale. Or your hand sticks up, or you take it a little bit further over your head. On an exhale, elbow on the knee, left hand over your head. Again, inhale. Take that left hand back down, right hand over your head. Keep inhaling. And exhale. You try to keep the front knee bent. Left hand over your head. Inhale. 2 more times. Exhale. So I'm not using the chair right now. Last time, breathe in. Either you stay here, or you're going to take that right hand a little bit further down towards the inside of the right foot. Now you press that elbow against the inside of your right leg. Take that left hand either up if that's nice for you, or straight diagonally forward. Now pull that navel in slightly, open up your chest. See whether you can look past your shoulder or elbow, or maybe even towards your hand. For a couple more breaths, you're doing great. On the last or the next exhale, look down. On an inhale, swing back, warrior 2. Straighten the front leg. Maybe bring the back heel or the back foot, the left foot, a little bit forward. Inhale again. And exhale, reach forward into a triangle pose. Your hand comes onto the shin, ankle or foot. Left hand can go up in the air. Now give yourself a moment there, find your breath. And you gently, maybe after every other breath, you can slide your hand a little bit further down. Make sure that your legs are straight, your upper legs are engaged. Just a little bit more stretch on that hamstring. Relax your jaws, your lips, your tongue. One more breath here. On an exhale, look down. On an inhale, come up. Place your hands into your hips. Turn the right foot forward as well. Open up your chest. And on an exhale, you gently come forward. So you may have to adjust your feet a little bit. Bring your toes in or your heels out. And maybe this is it. Maybe you already start to feel this forward bend in your legs. Maybe you can keep the legs straight. On an inhale with your hands underneath your shoulders, look forward. And on an exhale, maybe you bring your body forward. Just as much as feels good. So notice the stretch on the back of your legs. If you want to keep your knees slightly bent, because that's just how far you can go, that's fine. But try to feel the stretch. Breathe into it. Relax your face, relax your neck, your head. With your eyes closed, just listen to the sound of it. Slowly come back up. Place your hands into your hips, and on an inhale with straight spine, slowly come back up. And walk your feet a little bit forward. Or a little bit towards your hips, I mean. So without using the chair, we're going to just come a little bit forward. And maybe you can try to sit in a squat position. Either sitting deep, or maybe a little bit less deep. And you can just bounce a little bit, maybe sit a little bit deeper. Maybe place your hands together, or otherwise just keep your hands on the floor. Just feel that stretch, breathe into it for just a couple more breaths. And slowly come sit on your chair again, and we'll just shake those legs out. All right, so I think we could do one more stretch for the front side. So if you turn again and come off the chair, bring your right foot back, and this time we're going to keep the front knee bent, and with the right leg behind us, maybe you want to keep the right heel up. On an inhale, take your hands up. On an exhale, see whether you can keep pressing the right heel away. And again, we open up the heart. Either you do this with your heel up or with your right heel down. Inhale again, bring the hands up. Exhale, bend the front knee, bring your elbows out. One more time, breathe in. And exhale. Bring your hands in front against each other. Lean forward and bring your right elbow. So just hold on with your left hand onto your left leg so that you can help yourself to bring the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. The left hand on top of the right again. Press it into each other, either with your right heel in the air or with your left heel down. Find your breath for just a couple more. Exhale deep. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Slowly come back up. Inhale, take your hands up, straighten your front leg. And we're going to just turn towards the other side. So make sure that your legs are, or your feet are hip width apart. With your left leg straight, or maybe your left heel off the floor. So bend your front knee, your hips are squared with where you're facing at. Breathe in. Exhale, open up your chest again. Breathe in. Keep that left leg straight. Keep pushing that heel away from you. Exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. One more time. Breathe in. Maybe you drop that back heel down. Exhale. And bring your hands in front of your heart. We're going to come forward, twist. And I always have to help myself. So you can place your right hand on top of the right upper leg. And in doing so, you can help yourself bringing the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Right hand on top of the left. Firmly press the right hand into the left hand. Find your breath again. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Either with your back heel down on the floor or with your heel up in the air. 2 more breaths here. Breathing in and out. Last time, breathing in and out. You probably are generating some heat. Come to the front. Inhale, take your hands up one more time. Straighten both legs. Gently bring your hands back down. Shake your legs out once more. All right. You can just come into this forward bend. I'm going to sit really back in the chair with my feet just hip width or a bit wider. And you just roll yourself forward and down. And we'll just stay here for a moment. Just feel that compression. We have to bring down the heartbeat, the heart rate again. So relax your jaws, your lips, your tongue. Close your eyes. And just relax for a moment. Even though you might feel some compression in your hips. Slowly start to roll up again. Keep your eyes closed, hands on the knees. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And a deep sigh out through the mouth. Just a couple more times. Breathing in deep through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Last time. Breathe in deep. Exhale through the mouth. Then close your mouth. Just notice how you feel. Notice the temperature of your body right now, the sensations running through your body, your breath. Make sure that you drink enough water for the rest of the day and take your little breaks to do any kind of exercise to keep yourself fit. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.